I've been using this Raspberry Pi Model B2. You want to know why I have something like this? Because I've been so obsessed with cybersecurity. I think I found I think I actually found my true calling. I found something that I actually really enjoy. And I really had to sit this through and really think about this as well. So I've been doing a lot of research lately and a lot of information, and I noticed that privacy has been the most important thing. You guys have no idea how wrong it is for companies to to steal all our sensitive information, especially when they claim that they're protecting. Let's be for real. If they actually were protecting us, they would not spill any beams, but they have no choice. This, in my opinion, violates violates our freedom and our privacy as well. This like takes away our First Amendment. It's like think about the obviously for anybody that's even if you're not an American, right? Like I am. Think about it this way. Imagine like you're living in the colonial American times. You're chilling with your family, and then the British soldier comes in, talk talking about he has to stay here now. He has to eat your food. He has to sleep in your bed. He could do whatever he wants with your wife and daughters. That's fucking with your privacy. That is just completely screwing you in the ass. So these past couple months, I've been really been looking into articles. I've been reading a lot of books about this stuff. Later on, I'll probably recommend some books, but I'm still learning as it goes. But this right here is going to be the most important thing. I've started to use Raspberry Pi a little more than about a couple days, so I'm still new to this stuff, right? And I just brought my very first Raspberry Pi. I've done a lot of pie chart. I know a lot about coding. When I first boot this thing up, I'm not gonna lie, this shit looked scary as hell. But it's actually pretty fascinating how you're able to run an operating system inside of a mini computer. I also got like a little memory stick right here to give like a little extra storage and stuff because I knew like I'm definitely gonna be using this thing. This thing is perfect. Once I add like a little case inside here, oh man, this thing's gonna be cool. But I could do so much with this thing. And it was reminding me of my early days in college when I was learning about mechanical electrical engineering. And even like my earliest day back in like my middle school days when I was doing like those Lego robotic mechanical things. I realized that it's not computer science, definitely, and it's not electrical mechanical engineering. Cybersecurity is what I like. I don't know. It's like every time I sit down and I'm just I'm so fascinated with the idea of privacy. Like like even today, like I was sitting down for like for 5 hours just learning more about privacy, like trying to figure out all these weird gadgets and equipment that I want to test and try and use because these shits could add up real quick. And when and it's like shit, one paycheck is not gonna cut it. So these are gonna definitely be small investments. I want to spread some kind of awareness where when we gotta tell these companies, time out. Like, stop. Like enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. Where we should be taking back our privacy, our information about everything. You know what I mean? Even with our phones, like as well. I'm think even with our phones, like this is an iPhone. This is an iPhone 16, right? I would think, oh, I'll be good, this and that. Nah, I saw this video today about I saw this video today, right? About about I stopped using SIM cards. I stopped using SIMs, and you should too. This guy explained in a very interesting way on why he stopped using SIM cards and eSIMs, and how cellular data it's not it's how cellular data is not all but it's not what is not what it claims to be. And I really believe it. I read all the articles that he put in the description, and I even took the opportunity to do my own research on it as well. I'm ordering some books to learn more about this stuff and how privacy and how to take full advantage of private security. And that's what I've been doing. And I really wanted to implement this, and I really wanted to go off grid. But to minimize the amount of use I use on my phone, so I dug up the old past. And even today, when I wasn't really using my phone like that, outside from reading my book and doing journaling, I dug up something from the past, my PS Vita. This thing right here is a handheld classic. I want to make another video talking about if people are still using PS Vitas or not. Because in my opinion, I think people still use them. You might say, oh no, people don't really use them because we use smartphones, but let's be for real. I'm not comfortable with a company knowing exactly where I am at all times, knowing that what building I may be in what floor or apartment. God forbid something happens. God forbid something happens and law enforcement gets the information. You could be accused of a crime that you never committed. True story. Yeah, it's not common for that shit to happen. Like privacy, in my opinion, is crucial. It's like protecting your family. It's like protecting your sons and daughters, your wife. You want to protect them at all times, so you gotta. It's as well. Like applications should not have grant access. Should not have access to your photos. They should not be able to have access to cameras or microphones. You know that kind of stuff. Take back your privacy. Take back what is rightfully has been stolen for you. Take back your freedom. It's already bad enough that it's already bad enough that you're spreading propaganda. I'm telling you, man, when you go off grid, when your mind has been open, you're going to see a lot of stuff, man. That, in my opinion, is as well. I don't know. I feel like I know exactly where I want to set this. Want to set this apart. You know? Ah, ah, I got you. Didn't dodge. You see, you was safe, right? You sat there, and I know someone's probably like, bro. I know someone's probably it's like, bro. Oh boy. But if there's one thing I gotta do is buy a webcam. I keep saying that, but I never have the chance. I gotta buy me a webcam. Also, gotta make sure that this laptop is also secured when it comes to privacy too. I think, in my opinion, like this kind of stuff could be very dangerous, and if we allow our privacy and our information to the wrong hands, is all hell break loose. There's not much here I can say after that, but I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with this thing. I don't know. I might. I don't know. I might. I might make more videos about this as I grow, but we shall see. The only thing I'm missing is Ethernet cables because I have another laptop that I also use, and I don't really know how I'm supposed to connect this thing without one, but I'll have to probably download something and do some crazy behind the scenes stuff. But once I do, though, it's gonna be amazing. All right, man. The grind don't stop until it stops. Keep up the good work.